we're going to talk about TE Connectivity's undercarpet cabling system. One of the problems that contractors, end users, architects, engineers, consultants face. We need data and power in a location that would normally be accessible only by a telepower pole or by trenching. Well, the alternate to that, the solution and the product that I'm going to show you that's going to solve that problem is the undercarpet cabling system. I'm going to go over some of the piece parts that make up this system and explain a little bit about how it's used and how it's installed. First, let's start with the transition blocks. Again, this is flat cable. It's not going to go all the way back to your telecommunications wiring closet. We're going to transition slightly above the baseboard at either a communications transition block or a power transition block. With the communications transition block, it's a universal 110 punch down that will accommodate either category 5E or category 6 cable. We transition up to 6 cables. We go from our standard round cable to our flat undercarpet cable. On the other side here, it's the same thing with our power transition block. We're going to transition from the round cable to the flat cable. You simply screw down the block onto the undercarpet cable, and on the back side here, the terminals pierce that flat cable, and that's how we make the connection. And on the top, we have screw terminals for the round cable. Next, we'll move down here to the actual undercarpet power cable. It's 3 conductor, 1 circuit, or 5 conductor for 3 circuits. This flat cable is equivalent to a round 12 gauge, 20 amp cable. Some of the other parts that we use with the power cable is we use a floor preparation, which is this yellow vinyl piece that goes underneath the power cable. It provides a smooth surface as well as a vapor barrier. We also have a stainless steel top shield for grounding and protection. On the other side, I move over here and we have our undercarpet communications cable, category 5E or category 6. Pretty much this cable is just going to go directly down on the slab, and we're going to hold it down with the hold down tape. And lastly, the last component of this system is the actual outlet boxes themselves. The one that I'm showing here today is a power and communications outlet. They're also available in power only as a single duplex or a dual duplex for power, or for communications that would be available in a 2 or 4-port version, as well as a multimedia version for an SVGA application. Okay, well now let's take a look at what's underneath the cover. Cover comes off, it has 4 screws, and below it we're going to find our 2 data communication jacks, where the flat cable terminates just the same way as a round cable does. It's a 110 style RJ45 category 6 or category 5E jack. And on this side we have a single duplex 125 volt outlet. Carpet square comes off, we see our top shield, we see our floor preparation, the hold down tape, and again, the bracket that these mount to can either be applied to a slab on grade concrete with double-sided tape or small concrete anchors. One of the great features and benefits of the undercarpet cabling system is it's not a permanent installation, and this outlet can be moved and all these components reused at any time. If you'd like more information on TE's undercarpet cabling system, please visit our website. You can access it with the link below. You can find a catalog, you can find the installation manual, as well as a 30-minute video on the undercarpet cabling system.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check the links below for more information on the product and to subscribe to our monthly newsletter.